In Skyrim, there is many memorable characters. We have Roloff, that is always in front of us, at the beginning. Also we have Ulfric, maybe Delphine, always waiting for us, or General Tullius, wanting to bring down the Stormcloaks. But one of the most memorable, but forgotten characters is Gunjir, the Nord we encounter when we enter the Reach for the first time with Roloff, and take his weapon and armor to start the game, and also take his personality. And we ask, can I beat Skyrim as Gunjir? The rules of this challenge are simple. We can only use weapon and armors that are Nordic or given by the Stormcloak. However, the axe of Gunjir will be our main weapon all the run. Also, we will be siding with the Stormcloak because Gunjir is a Nord and a Stormcloak, and no restoration, so we're gonna be using potions and leaving all of that out of the way. Let us begin. We start our new life with an axe and a light armor, so that's what we are gonna be using. I beat the crap out of Roloff so I could win some levels, go through the keep, kill the bear, and breathe fresh air. We go to Riverwood and talk to Gurdur. She wanted us to tell the Jarl of Whiterun what happened in Helgen, but I first go to Bleak Falls Burrows. Inside I do some bandit killing and Draugr killing too. Luckily for me, they use Nordic weapons, so I grabbed the first Nordic axe I could find, and now I'm dual handing axes. I go across the cave and solve the puzzle, and of course start beating the living hell out of the Draugr. But I defeat him, I grab the stone and all the loot and trouble back to Riverwood. I give back the claw and sell some items to continue my way to Whiterun, where I sell some more stuff and talk to the Jarl. After all that chit chat, he wanted me to fetch something for his mate, so I go and ask his mate what was the object he wanted me to fetch. He told me it was a stone from Bleak Falls Barrows, and I showed him the stone, and it's our lucky day because it was. After all that interesting conversation, a guard appears and tells us that a dragon has attacked one of the bases, so we need to go there and fight the dragon. Again, I waited for the dragon to touch the floor and start slicing the meat out of him. After I kill him, I consume his soul and shout to the people that now are calling me the Dragonborn. I go to talk to the Jarl about the dragon and the Dragonborn stuff. The Jarl tells me that I needed to go to see the Great Bears, so that's exactly what I did, of course taking the 1000 steps. When I arrive to the temple, we start shouting at each other. They teach me to shout and send me to fetch a horn, so I go. Dungeon crawl all the place, and when we have the amazing scene of the pillars, the water and the music, all epic, and someone took the horn. Damn it! Because I really wanted the horn and I did not want to go to the meeting place, I decided it was time to free Skyrim from the tyranny of the Empire and went to Winterhold to start the Civil War quest line, and once for all free Skyrim from the evil. First, I had to do a small quest to prove myself before I can call myself a Stormcloak. After that, I was rewarded with a full set Stormcloak. So I put all the pieces and now I'm in full light Stormcloak armor. This questline will reward us with useful equipment and weapons. Now I needed to fetch some crown because Alfred wanted to wear it. So we went to kill and grab the crown for our king. After the crown and some axe giving, we start the siege to Whiterun, and that went perfect. After a lot of killing, we took the city, and now we have a new Jarl. After all that killing and city taking, I have to do 4 more quests, securing some coin and taking different forts. It would be a bit repetitive if I showed you everything, but trust me, it was a lot of empire killing and taking different forts that belonged to the empire. Till finally Ulfric decided it was time to lay siege to the city of Solitude. There we went and spared no one who crossed our path, because we needed to liberate the land of Skyrim from the Empire. So we cornered Julius and teach him a lesson that he will never forget, because now he's dead. And Ulfric, our new High King, can finally rule over Skyrim, and the Stormcloak rests under the true ruler, Ulfric. Hail the new High King, Ulfric! I'm gonna make so many people mad. I'm gonna make no one mad, no one watches these videos. After liberating Skyrim and gaining new equipment, went to Riverwood and met this person. Talked to Delphine and asked the attic room, but she told me she don't have one, so she gave me a regular one. She followed me to my room so she could tell me to follow to hers. That was weird. Okay. She told me that we needed to kill a dragon, so we go there, we meet this dragon and slide the heck out of him. After that, Delphine believes me that I'm the Dragonborn and gave me back the horn, and she wanted me to go inside of the Thelmore embassy because of stuff. I put my best clothes and inside we go. Of course we do lots of slashing, because I'm not gonna lose this chance. Not every day you are in a good position in a challenge when you reach this point and you can kill everything without worry. We escaped the embassy, I even killed the troll and meet Delphine again. I told her that the Thalmor had nothing to do, however I learned from Esbern, so I go to Riften to fetch him. Basic routine: go inside of the Radway till I found him, talk to him and go back to Riverwood. Now Delphine and Esbern are together. We speak and decided to go to Skyfall Temple. Now, one of my favorite scenes of the game is where Delphine just give the inn to his employee and just go to Skyfall Temple, and the dude is like, okay, take care, thanks I guess. Inside of the temple we kill some bastards, I cut myself. Esbern tell me about a shout that I needed to learn, so I go and talk to the Greybeards and ask about it. They send me to talk to Partonax, their boss. They teach me a shout and uphill I go. I meet their boss and it's a damn dragon. He tells me about the Elder Scroll but have no idea where to find it. So I go, I talk to Esbern because of course he will know. He sent me to Winterhold. When I reach Winterhold, I use the Do You Know Who I Am card, so they let me in, and when I speak with the librarian, I use the Do You Know Who I Am card again, and he gave me some books that were just gibberish. After that, he tells me about this old dude that lives in the north, and I needed to go there and meet him. I ran through all the cold and reached him. He tells me a bunch of nonsense, and after that he tells me a lot of yeses. Send me to Black Ridge. And of course, I went there. We will do some raw spider killing, but when we reached the Falmers, I decided that I did not wanted to use all my potions and just start running and running and more running. Reaching Black Ridge to keep running some more till we solve the hardest puzzle ever and grab the scroll. Go back to Partonax and read the scroll. I had a very weird trip, and when I came back from it, Alduin was waiting for me. Weird stuff, I know, but now I know Dragonrend. So I shout at him, and as soon as he touched the floor, I start slicing and Dragonrend him till I defeat him. This is the hardest battle of the game, but also if you can pass this one, the hardest part of the challenge, it's over. So now I go speak with Esbern again because he always helped with everything. I needed to learn a shout so I could call one of the Alduin's friends and capture him in Dragon's Reach, and of course Esbern teach me the shout, even though he is not a greybeard. So why he can teach me a shout? Whatever. And I go to White Dragon to inform the Jarl that I'll be using his keep to capture a dragon because I already finished the Civil War quest. There is no peace council, so we can do it right away. So yeah, I play 3 hours so I could avoid a 10-minute cutscene, and I don't regret a single minute of it. So I go into the reach and call this dragon right away. As soon as he appears, I Dragonrend him and lure him into the trap. And let me tell you, that was super easy. First time I do it this fast. After some chit chat, I free him and we go together riding into the sunset. And of course, this part, you know the drill. I did a lot of running. Inside of the temple, I did some slashing because it was easier. And outside, I ran till I reached the afterlife. I fought the brave warrior and I won. Took way too much time with the 3 dudes that were to help me. And we start beating the crap out of Alduin and answering the question, yes, you can beat Skyrim as Gunjir. Okay, I knew this run was possible because it's not the first time I try it. However, that time I did use Restoration and I didn't do the Civil War questline. But I don't regret it because in the end of the day it was super fun and give some spice to the runs. Leaving all of that out of the way, remember to like and subscribe. Please subscribe. That takes a lot of time making these videos. And I'm returning and hope every single one of you have an amazing day. And I see you in the next one. Returning out.